everyone, this is Persephone from Wildwood Energy Works with your weekly card reading for the week beginning November 8th, 2021. And I'm a little bit blind here because I'm coming to you from the park. I'm at Peckham Park in Katy, Texas. It's just such a beautiful day. I decided to just do the reading for outside. So this week I am not going to use a homemade deck. I'm going to use this one, the Oracle of Mystical Moments deck, which is just so pretty and I love it. And I drew two cards for us today. And the first one is number 10, the Flower Spirit card. Oh, sorry, the sun is right on that one. And then 49, Keys on Trees. I love the kind of weirdy, beautiful illustrations on these. They're just like dreams or something. I love them. And so the Flower Spirit is reminding us that this week ahead, take time for pleasure and fun and playfulness. You know, when we're adults, a lot of times we're taught that, put away childish things and work hard and press ahead and stuff. But really, play is still an important part of our life, and pleasure is still an important part of our life. And making time to have fun and do things we enjoy helps kind of align us with what we're supposed to do in this life. And so when I drew this, I'm like, woohoo, I'm gonna read, I'm gonna walk, I'm gonna go hang out with friends, I'm gonna do this or that. And so I feel like it's important for you to just kind of sit down with what you would like to do for fun. And there's like all these little ducks next to me, like duck families, and they're so cute. I don't know if you can see it. So I don't know if you can see them, but oh, they're just so cute. Okay, sorry, there's all kinds of families and people here. It's just a really fun time, and kind of a fun time to sit down and actually draw this card. And so this week, just kind of look at what gives you pleasure, look at what gives you fun, and just go do it. It doesn't have to be a big thing. You don't need to jaunt off to Europe or Disneyland or whatever. You can just have fun in your own house, in your own scope, and just enjoy. The next one, Keys on Trees, is an interesting one here. It's about solutions and creative solutions. So you see the elephant is up in a tower, in a cage and stuff. This doesn't have the feeling of a tower card or Eight of Swords where you're in the cage or anything like that. This says you're in a spot and you need a solution, and he literally has the keys right there in his trunk. And the elephant is you and me. So we may be in a spot where we haven't been able to have super clear answers for a little while, or maybe we're in a spot where we had to just kind of get ourselves to the right place before we got answers. But this week we start to come to some solutions. They might be creative, they might not be exactly what you'd expect, but they're in our hands and you have them. So he's got the key that he needs already, and he's gonna let himself out and he's gonna get down, and it's gonna be amazing. And so whatever solutions we've been looking for are gonna start coming to us this week. I don't know if it'll be all of a sudden everything just works out sort of thing, or if it's oh, I see what I need to start doing to get on the road to doing this. It will probably be different for each person, but this week the keys, you realize the keys are in your hands and it's time, and you unlock it. And so I'm gonna draw just one more here real quick. Let me just shuffle them, see if we can get some insight. I feel like I'm getting a little bit of a suntan, which is so weird because it's November. Texas. I'm still getting used to Texas. Okay, that's super interesting because a few minutes ago I was like, I'll just draw the third card ahead of time, just because since it's an oracle deck, sometimes I have to use the book. So I drew this one. I'm like, oh, I don't like that one. I'm not going to draw it ahead of time. I'll just put it back in the deck. So I put it back in the deck, shuffled, and then I just now shuffled again, and I just drew the same thing again. So it's very interesting. So it came up reversed, and it is the card 44, and it is stranded. And so I feel like this is saying, just like the card before it, like the elephant's in the cage, he's on top of the tower. It's like the illusion of being trapped, the illusion of being stuck. I feel like this is sort of the same thing. So if you're in a spot where you just have not been able to move forward, you have not been able to get the answers you need, you haven't been able to just kind of figure it out, you felt stranded, this is the week that instead of being upright, this starts to pivot and flip to the reverse, meaning where we start getting ourselves out of the stuck position. We start getting answers. We start knowing what we need. Also, I would say that 44 is probably one of my luckiest numbers. I feel like this is almost like the Wheel of Fortune, where when you get it, well, in the Wheel of Fortune card, you get it upright, it's kind of like good luck and a good turn of events. When you get it reversed, it's kind of like a bad turn of life, but like that will change. I feel like getting this reverse is kind of the opposite, where it means that where we have been stranded, where we have been stuck, starts to turn around this week. And it's not the card of like flying free and being out, it's the card of reversing the stranded. So it's like the beginning parts of starting to get unstuck, of like solutions, of answers, of possibilities on the horizon. So it's not like leaping out of that cage and flying yet, but it is the week that stuff starts turning around for us. And I am excited. I actually want to draw one more. I hope it's okay if you just draw one more. If I get that one again, I'm gonna laugh. Hold on. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we got the Sleeping Beauty's Dream card, which I think is really cool. So that is card number 3. What this says to me is pay attention to synchronicities and signs and symbols. If you have dreams, or if you're one who sees numbers or who gets signs in other ways, pay attention to those, because I think those are where those answers are going to start showing up. Maybe a little bit more in the mystical realm. If you are a praying person, maybe getting answers to your prayers. If you're like an angel signs person, maybe getting those kinds of things. I feel like whatever's going to get us to the unstuck place is going to start in that realm of signs and symbols, is showing us that it's about to show up. It's almost here. You're just about there, and here's where you need to go. So this week, just pay attention to that and whatever speaks to you, and I look forward to seeing how it plays out for you. So if you want a personal reading with me, go to wildwoodenergy.com and click the services tab. And I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. And please feel free to subscribe to the channel and leave comments below how this played out for you. I'd love to hear it. And you take care and have a great week. Bye.